and today I will be speaking about why breeding and selling animals should be illegal. To begin, I would like to ask you, how many times have you heard the phrase, "Hey, I just bought a dog," or a cat, or a hamster, or any other pet that you can think about? And how have you felt about it? Probably it was really normal. Now, answer that to yourselves, and let me ask you, how many times have you heard the phrase, "I just bought a child," referring to a kid or a toddler, a baby, if you say? And if you ever did, how would you feel about it? Um, I know that personally, I will be horrified by the thought of a child being transported, treated as a product, being sold to a couple, and then having someone profiting out of this situation. Even if you have pets, I can assume, based on personal experience, that you love those furry little friends more than anything else in the world. And this means that you want them to be safe and healthy at whatever cost it is. Um, Now imagine your dog, who is probably fully developed now as a little puppy who needs its mom to be fed to develop correctly, being taken away for a big sum of money. Beyond the fairness of the situation, there are many other abuses that animals, most commonly dogs, face in breeding or puppy mills, as commonly known, that we are not aware of. But there are also a lot of ways that we can help to end this situation. Firstly, we need to improve as a society and increase the awareness of the abuses that dogs most commonly face on breeding places. According to PETA, an animal rights organization with 6.5 million members, more than 6 million dogs and animals and homeless every year. This is due to the overpopulation of domesticable animals caused and accelerated by breeding. Not only do breeders are devaluing animals as live beings by profiting out of them, but they are also neglecting their necessities and their feelings. And they are also taking away the chance of having a safe home along with a loving family from dogs who end up in the streets or sacrificed. Other harsh reality of breeding places or puppy mills is the fact that female dogs are the ones that suffer the most. It is known, according to PETA again, that female dogs are forced to constantly reproduce by getting pregnant continuously until their body wears out. By this point, female dogs are now worthless to breeders and are now taken to shelters or where they are poorly treated or even killed. Now, how can we help? To alleviate this issue, we could promote the adoption of animals instead of buying. Knowing the realities of breeding, we can communicate them to our friends, to our relatives, and to our acquaintances. Whenever you hear someone considering to buy a dog because they want to get a new pet, make sure you mention all of the cruel realities I just mentioned and explain how adopting a dog instead of buying can save them from being killed. Another action we can take is to continuously report the accounts on social media that are constantly promoting the breeder sales. Recently, my Instagram feed has been completely filled with ads of breeders' places who claim to breed healthy dogs and intend to sell them. If we constantly keep reporting this kind of accounts on social media, it will block one of their marketing channels, making the sales lower, which will weaken this industry, and therefore we can make it illegal and hopefully eradicate it if we fight enough. Consequently, I would like you to picture a world in which animals are not used for the benefits of humans, where humans don't get pets to fulfill their desires like entertainment or profiting. With the stopping of breeding, the dog overpopulation crisis will lower. The numbers of pets who end up homeless and sacrificed will decrease, and this will also reduce the abuses that dogs face by breeders. And by lowering the earnings obtained from breeding, this unfair industry can be weakened, making it easier to become it illegal and hopefully eradicate. To conclude tonight, I would like to remind you that animals don't have the ability to stand for their rights, neither to demand their needs. That is the main reason why I would like to invite all of you to contribute to this cause by encouraging others to adopt, as well as considering this when you think about getting a new pet. Also, make sure you are getting a pet for the right reasons and with the right purpose. Give them a loving home, a safe home, and a safe environment. Thank you.